السلام عليكم، شو اخباركم؟ الحمد لله طيبين. شو العلوم؟ طبعا بدون مقدمات، ميتل جير ويلا بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بس لفترة شوي بوقف كذا، توقف بسيط شوي وارجع. وبسم الله خلونا نكمل. طيب في الحلقة الأخيرة لازم ندور سيفورات وكذا، فيلا. اوكي في سيفور عندي هنا في المنطقة هذه. اوكي هذا هو هنا. عطوا واحدة بس. حلو، لقينا أول سيفور.
Right in here. I took care of the C4 in strut C. The ceiling of the women's bathroom was set to blow.
That's not like him.
Anything wrong?
Maybe. Pliskin's reported other locations too.
Oh,
and none of them are effective demolition points.
What do you mean?
It means that they wouldn't be the best places to choose if you wanted to destroy this place.
Are you saying they don't plan on blowing the shell up?
It certainly seems that way. So far we haven't seen anything but a waste of good explosives. Unless, of course, we're missing something. He couldn't have overlooked the fact that I would be called into this. There's something going on.
Okay. ايش فيني؟ انزين حط المنور. اللي بيصير الحين طبعا خلينا نروح سترات دي. يلا نقابلكم في سترات دي. طبعا اللي يتابع مثل جير 1 يعرف الحركة هذه. لقيت شيء مهم ولازم تشوفونه، وانا رايح سترات دي لقيت شيء مهم. عرفتم من هذا؟ دي خليني ادق عليه. هل هو من جد ولا لا؟ مسكر والله، صاحب شكله هو سنيك. دقيقة دق.
Right, another C4 down. There was one planted.
هذا قاعد يكلمني عن السيفورات.
Tell me a little more about Dead Cell.
ما يقلعك موضوع. راح انت وجهك. قول لي اشياء عن الديد سيل. وش ابغى في الديد سيل هذول؟ الديد سيل اللي هم المجموعة هذه اللي فورتشن مدري مين. الزبدة خلينا نروح. هذا هنا سترات دي. يلا. وفرصة انه يعني اعرضها هنا لان ما صورتها. تقريبا اني ما صورتها ولا لا؟ اكتبوا لي في التعليق. في جندي هنا مرة. دي في شيء هنا. ضغطت مثلث كيف فجأة؟ اوكي حلو. اوكي بيجيب جنود وفطسوا. تخيل قدامي يا شيخ فجأة ما توصفون. اوكي دام اني انكشفت وفي مقامرة ومدري ايش. لا نريد بعض المقامرات. اوكي الزبدة هم الحين بيروحون يشيكون على الجثة، فخلينا نروح سترات اي ونرجع لكم. دخلنا سترات اي. طبعا قلت لكم خليني اوريكم اياه من البداية لان شكيت اني ما صورته في المقطع اللي فات. طبعا مقاطع يعني الحين مقطع ايش يسمونه اللي نزل. بالله عليكم في تعب والله.
There's somebody there.
سويت له فريز. كيف سويت له فريز؟ What the hell؟ اوكي ما في شيء هنا، معناته يمكن يكون فوق. فخلينا نبحث فوق ونرجع لكم. ولا اقول خلينا ندخل. انزين. مشهد سينمائي زين والله، ما ضغط سكيب ولا ضغط اي شيء. اوكي
I've taken care of that annoying fly. What's the situation over there?
انا بس
Bossman, I saw
اتولد
a man
بالطيارة.
dressed like a ninja just now.
انا شفت شخص زي النينجا.
It's the only way to describe it. A kind of cyborg ninja complete with a sword.
سايبورغ نينجا. ها؟
What?
ميت هو ترى يطير.
Are you hiding something from me?
انت تخبي شيء عني؟
Are you sure it wasn't an arsenal Tengu?
اوكي.
Don't be a fool. Think I
Oh,
would
هذه
know the
Olga.
difference? I've never seen field gear like that ever.
All right, we'll intensify
غير.
patrols. Anything else?
Actually, one more thing. You'll find it
بقول
hard
لك
to
شيء.
believe, though. I saw a
والله
man
لقيت شيء.
hiding under a cardboard box
Where?
on the connecting bridge to
لا
Shell 2.
سنيك حي. سنيك
So you
حي.
believe me this time?
I've seen someone use
قاعد
that
تقول
box
شو
trick
يسمونه شفت
before.
واحد متخبي بالكرتون قال لها وين في الشل 2
Over and out then.
الشل
Freeze!
وقف ايوه
You must be one of Dead Cell.
Of course not. What a thing to say.
انت من الدرس.
Drop your gun!
ارمي السلاح
Not a chance.
ما هي محاولة ايه ما راح يصير لها زي سنيك. ضاعت منك ها؟ الزبدة قاعد اكل انا معلش شوي قاعد
Saw a
اكل
female
بسكوت.
soldier. Russian.
يشوف راشن
How do you know?
يقول تقصد
Unlike
اولغا
you,
ليفيتش.
I've been briefed.
She's not a
Okay.
Dead Cell?
هي ما هي Dead
She
Cell.
commands a Russian private army.
They must be the
هي
ones
رئيسة
patrolling the big shell.
راشن.
That's right. She's led the group ever since her old man, Colonel Gerlukovich, died. Watch yourself
يقول
with
كورنل
her.
Gerlukovich.
She's a tough one.
اوكي حلو يلا الحين اوكي ها في كرتون هنا تشيله ما ادري ايش فائدتهم بس اتخبى فيهم.
Who's there?
سي 4 هنا. هذا هو. Hello.
Right in here. The C4 reported on the roof of Strut E has been taken care of. Explosives were planted on the Harrier 2 stationed on the roof.
This is all wrong. This is something only an amateur would do.
What do you mean?
All
Still-
the bombs that have been found so far don't appear to be in the
Okay,
right kind
بنلقاهم
of locations.
ما عليك.
And the quantity of explosives isn't sufficient either.
Even Fat Man can make mistakes, right?
No, there's something else going on here. Get a move on with the disposal, right? I've
Okay.
got a bad feeling about this.
Do you think it's a trap?
I don't know,
يقول
but I'm gonna tell Pliskin to watch his back too. Just hurry.
يقول كان وده يقول لبلسكن ينتبه على نفسه بس بلسكن سلم عليك. الزبدة انا بروح لسترات اف ونتقابل هناك يلا. وانا جاي على سترات جاتني مكالمة.
Be careful. There are
You
claymore mines
Huh?
down there.
Who is this?
مين هذا؟
Stealthy equipped claymore mines, invisible to the naked eye. Choose the mine detector.
جري فوكس.
Identify yourself.
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat. You mean from
Throat?
Shadow Moses?
Mr. X then.
Mr. X now, is it? Why would it
Okay.
matter if I called you Deep Throat?
يقول ليش ما ناديك
About that.
تتروح؟
Why did you contact me?
ليش
Let's
دقيت
just
علي؟
say I'm one of your fans.
دق على مين؟ كامل.
Someone calling himself Mr. X just contacted me. Do
Okay.
you know anything about it?
تعرف عنه شيء؟
And whoever it wasn't a burst transmission. The transmission was sent from within
Okay.
the big shell.
He called himself Deep Throat at first.
يقول ينادي نفسه
Do you
ديب ثروت.
think-
I caught
اي
that part
جري
too.
فوكس
But the
صح.
possibility of it being
صح.
true is none. Gray Fox was the one who used that alias in Shadow Moses, and he's dead.
Is it an
هو
enemy
من
trap?
جد واحد
Could
اتفق
be.
الرأي هو
Exercise
ميت.
extreme caution.
انا عشان قاعد اكل فخلينا نروح للسترات ونرجع لكم بس عشان المكالمة تشوفونها. اوكي رجعنا لكم ستوب. اوكي رجعنا. اوه وش سويت انا الحين؟ انزل السي 4 هنا دقيقة. في ابواب هنا مقفلة. كيف الشيء هذا؟ ان دي ما ادري ايش ذا. ديفكتيف قرر ينضم معانا. لقيته للمعلومية مختمها الاسبوع اللي فات اتوقع صح؟ هذا من قبل شهرين. في فتحة هنا اوكي. عند يوم ستيلفن يقول لي هذا ننظف لي سيفورات. ما ادري ايش خدت بس بشوف بعد. يا ابني طلع من النكبة مسوي لك احترافية.
والله من جد. عندك الفرق هذا حق كاتم.
دي
هذا حق كاتم.
اي والله ذا حق كاتم.
لا
اصبر دي. اوكي وين حق اللي يوريني السيفورات؟ اوكي هذا هو هنا. دقيقة لحظة شوي، هذه يبي لها شوية مزمزة.
خلوها كلي بحد.
فخلني اجلد شوي وارجع.
ضحك على
خلني اجلدهم شوي وارجع لكم. وقت المزمزة يلا خلينا بس اجلدهم من بعد الحوسة اللي صارت من مساء. اوكي هذا هنا لسه الى الان قاعدين يبحثون عني فلازم انظف السي 4 هذا وانحاش.
ذاك هذا اذا تسوي
حلو
يدق عليك شخص صح؟
ايه بس دق عليه وخلص وانت ما انت موجود. يلا خلينا نروح سترات اي ونرجع.
والله يومك طويل
عشان ما اطول المقطع. هو الحين 13 دقيقة خليك دقيقة. شوف لو تتابع تختيم ميتل جير
والله انا بس احط لايك واحط على النهائي وامشي.
يلا
والله لاني ماني فاضي قاعد اشتغل على ردد العب فيها.
يلا 60 نروح ونرجع لكم. تو تجيني مكالمة.
Jack, do you remember the day we met?
I'm kind of busy right now, Rose.
You're right. Sorry.
I do remember. It was right after I transferred to New York. There are all these tourists around you in front of the Federal Hall.
A group of middle-aged Japanese ladies came up and asked me which building it was that King Kong was climbing in the movie. I said it was probably the Chrysler building. And then you showed up and started mouthing off. You were like, no, it's the Empire State.
I said the Chrysler building was in Godzilla.
We started arguing and I forgot all about the tourists. I was insisting that I was right and you were doing the same. The next thing we knew, the Japanese women had gone away and we ended up going to the skyscraper museum to see who had the better recall.
We argued all the way to Battery Park.
And for nothing.
Since the museum was closed, we went our separate ways from the museum. And then I found you again by coincidence out in the base corridor.
An amazing coincidence that we were actually working at the same place.
That night we went up to the top of the Empire State.
It was so beautiful. I could look down on the Chrysler building from 120 stories above ground.
I felt overwhelmed. I didn't care anymore who was right.
And that was our first date.
We watched King Kong in your apartment a bunch of times that night. Didn't sleep till morning. If it weren't for that coincidence, we wouldn't be together.
I know. I'm sorry, Jack. I'm taking up your time again.
What?
Okay.
Take care.
والله انت تقضين وقتي من جد. ما عندي هيلث لان
المحاضرة يسكر الريتين حقهم ذا يكمل فيه
الريدور. لا ريدور هذا اللي هنا. اوكي
حق جدي عشان ما يقولوا واتس جوين اون.
اسحب ما كلمه هو يا ذكي.
لا بعض الأحيان إذا طولوا what's going on respond.
دقيقة في جندي ولا لا؟ أنا داخل من درع كذا.
أي والله في جندي.
أصبر.
واجد.
اعذروني. والحين انا لخبطت وين السي 4 بسبب الجهاز. هذا هنا. يعني ايش يسمونه طريقي صحيح ماني بضمان. قاعد ياكل بسكوت. عافية يا ولد.
يومك طويل تخلص غرفة مال.
في هيلث هنا. اوكي حلو.
والله
حلو. جود. Good. دق على مين؟
This is Ryden. The C4 found in strut A has been frozen and disposed of.
Hello.
Explosives were planted in the pump room on the first floor.
Good work. Only one more left to go.
This is Pliskin. Do you read me, Pete?
I'm here. What's up?
Okay.
Ryden, you need to hear this too.
I'm listening.
I checked out the bottom of strut H for you, Pete.
Wait, what's this about?
I asked Pliskin to look around. Knowing Fat Man, I can't shake the feeling that all the bombs so far were just wrong.
So did you find anything?
Yeah, a hell of a lot of C4s packed into the bottom of the strut. Pete called it right.
I knew he had the real thing up his sleeve.
So all the other ones were dummies?
No, they're a threat, all right. But the detonation wouldn't be enough to destroy the entire shell. But the C4s Pliskin found would inflict serious structural damage.
That's not the bad news either. These are sensor-proof.
What?
New model, I guess. The ionization sensor can't detect them. The whole thing is sealed tight to prevent vapor leak, and there's no trace of that cologne signature. Pete, looks like he fooled you.
Yes.
But you managed to find the thing anyway.
It was sheer luck.
Bombs that are invisible to the sensor?
Any ideas, Pete?
Are there more out there?
I'll go see for myself.
You can't move fast enough.
He's right. I can try the spray from a distance.
Hold on. There's something not right about this one. I can feel it.
Well, Pete, should I come back and get you?
No, there's no need. Ryden, you have one left to go, correct?
Right, except for those scentless ones.
How about you, Pliskin?
I have 2 left, not counting this one.
Okay. It'll have to be me. I have the level 4 card that'll get me into Shell 2 in any case.
You'll never make it. With that bad leg of yours, they'll spot you for sure.
That won't happen. I can walk just fine. I can even run.
What do you mean?
That bomb 5 years ago. I messed up. Even with all my experience, I lost it. And the church was lost in the explosion. All those kids playing nearby too. These past 5 years, I've lived a lie.
Lied?
Yes, lied. I didn't lose my leg in the explosion. So many dead. All because of my mistake. All I could think about was hiding from the crime, shielding myself from the public outcry. I wanted people to be sorry for me, for my weakness.
قنبلة كاملة.
I faked being a victim myself because I couldn't bear to face the families of the real victims.
لا يا شيخ هتروح تطلع للشل.
I could keep my footing on catwalks and hike over deserts. I lived my life so well I haven't even answered to myself for my sins. It was supposed to be a shield, and this become a shroud. I've killed my soul by playing the victim. Instead of protecting me, it's made my life even more helpless.
What good can that do to victims?
I know. I'm a coward.
Hey, Pete.
God, forgive me. I can walk with my own 2 feet, and I need them to stop Fat Man. His crimes are also mine. One of omission and arrogance. No one should teach the skills I taught him without a clear conscience.
Oh my God.
This is the only way I can diffuse my own sins.
I get you, Pete. That one's all yours. You got it, Raiden?
I understand.
Pete, I've taken care of guards in struts G and H of Shell 2. I wouldn't recommend you go into any of the other struts.
I owe you one.
I'll get back to freezing the baby bombs then.
You do that too, Raiden.
I'm on it.
I'll have the radio with me if you need to get in touch. Just don't ask for Peg Leg Peter. He's gone for good.
طيب خلص.
اوكي حلو. يقول لي خلص السيفورات حق.
اسكن. من هذا بلسكن نسيت.
بلسكن شوف. والله يعني بلسكن طلع من البيج شال هو كذا عند فام. ايه نسيت انت؟
والله نسيت.
شوف يعني في حلقة يعني هتعلمك كل شيء.
أقول بس عشان مو مشاهدات ولا بلاش.
أوكي خلينا نروح ستارت بي ونرجع لكم. أوكي جينا للمنطقة اللي مطلوبة علينا صح؟ في جندي هنا.
صوت مألوف حق بليس. مألوف من صوت سنين.
أنت متابع الحلقة حقتي ولا لا؟
لا والله مألوف.
اوكي في هنا يقول اشاره. خلينا
اوه ماي جاد
هذا يعني من زمان ما لعبت اللعبه وفي اشياء محفوظه شوي في راسي.
I have the last C4 frozen. There's nothing showing up on the sensor now.
خلصناهم في 22 دقيقة بعد.
You're way ahead of me, kid. I still have one to go.
How's your bomb, Peter?
It's a bomb, all right. Sealed C4 and in huge quantities.
You think there's another one in Shell 1?
For sure. Somewhere at the bottom of Strut A.
Why are you so certain?
If this bottom section of the strut is demolished, Shell 2 will be well on its way to destruction.
You mean that Shell 2 will actually sink?
Not immediately. There'll still be 5 struts left. But if Shell 1 loses a strut at the same time, it'll be a very different story. The big shell's structural integrity depends on a very exact balance. If both shells lose a strut each, the whole structure will tear itself apart under its own weight.
What do we do?
I have a sensor that can locate even those scentless C4s. It makes combined use of a neutron scintillator and a hydrogen bomb detector.
You brought that stuff with you?
Of course. I made the calibrations while I was in the pantry.
Does it work?
I just tested it, and it definitely responds.
Okay,
but the best I can do is a sound beacon, not the radar.
Sound?
The shorter the interval between beacons, the closer the target.
I get you.
There's another one in that pantry I was in. You can go back and get it.
It's all yours, Raiden.
I'm going to study it some more and see if the freezing process will work. Don't touch the other one until I say so.
Okay. I'll stand by until you radio in.
لا أنا أخلص. أوكي الزبدة يقول في راديو جديد وقاعد يعلمنا الأشياء اللي تصير في البيج شيل والأمور هذه. بس يقول لي روح الرادار الجديد. قال له وينه رايدن؟ قال له ارجع للمكان اللي أول مرة تقابلنا فيه. وش بيصير؟ هدور المكان. يلا خلينا بس خلص
أتذكر قبل كنت أطقق على الباب.
فيلا. كات ونرجع للمكان أول مرة تقابلنا فيه مع بيتر. جيت عند أول مكان تقابل مع هذا هو الرادار. فأول مكان تقابل مع
Peter, I have sensor B.
Good.
كفو.
Head to the bottom of strut A.
أوكي أرجع لسترات A. يا الله.
I'm looking at it, but I'm keeping my distance. How's Pliskin doing?
كيف
A few more
بلسكن؟
minutes. I just got to the last strut, but there are a few enemy sentries I have to take care of.
Does it look bad, Peter?
Maybe. It's an odd one. The detonator hasn't been activated.
What?
But the sensors are live, which means...
This is Pliskin. I've located the last C4.
Is that it?
I'm about to freeze it. Then...
Wait, Pliskin!
بثلجة. طيب ايش فيه طيب؟
Damn! That was it!
What's going on?
The detonator just woke up. It's counting down!
What happened?
The big ones were rigged to be activated when all the baby C4s went offline.
What
the one in Shell 1 should be counting down too. Hurry!
What's the remaining time?
400 seconds.
400 seconds?
Right, move! Get to the bottom of strut A now!
خلاص طيب لا كله بس strut A.
اوكي طبعا هذه فيها اكشن. اوكي اذا على طول بندخل المنطقة عرفوا انه كذا يعني في حركة اسطورية.
يا اخي خل
يلا كل منطقة كذا بسوي فيه.
اوه نو
عشان ما ناخر وقت مع اللود.
يا شلون بتشبكهم اجل.
يلا بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. نستعين هذا ميت ما انا نشوف فيه.
حتى بيض زي ولد. قالك حتى زين.
اوكي كنت هجيب العيد. اوكي حلو. يلا خلاص ما راح نسوي كت.
اللي صار اقول لك هاي بس والله يا
وهي سهله اساسا. هو هاي
ادري تلعب بالبي ترى
والبلغاء طلقت على شيء طلع كهرب.
كمبيوتر شكله شاري كمبيوتر تجميع خربوه عليه.
اوكي
ابغى نروح
Freeze!
اوكي حلو.
هذا تسوى كلها ساعتين.
لا ثواني هذه.
ثواني؟
ايه.
لو انا بدل كان بروح بطيء.
Right. Listen carefully.
What is it?
I fell for it.
Fell for what?
That man has my number. A proximity trigger. Microwave.
Microwave?
With a 7-foot range. It's not a technique I taught him. Neither was that multi-bomb booby trap.
Huh?
Looks like he's far surpassed me as far as explosives technique goes. As for the rest...
Pete, get the hell out of there.
There's less than 30 seconds left. It's too late.
No!
Get away from strut H as fast as you can.
Pete!
Right! Keep your distance. Use the spray from as far away as possible.
Me?
You can do it. I know that.
I'm not so sure.
But I am. Do it. I know you can.
كل شيء.
ول قاعدة تهز اليد. ول.
صفي.
شكله تفجر. شكله مات.
خطف عليه.
اوكي. او في هيلث هنا حلو. على الغد. شكله فيه رصاصات. والله فيه. اوكي خلينا نستعمل الريدار. اللي عطاني اياه. لا الريدار عطاني اياه بيتر. هذا يتعاقب بالسي 4 اللي او سي 4 الثاني. اوكي اوكي في مرة هنا كثير.
ما ادري شلون نقطه بس.
اوكي في هيلث هنا حلو. دقيقة انت اصبر.
ما يعرف.
انا عرفت وينه في البحر. ولا الحين يلا بيقعد. ترى عارف دائرة ومدري ايش واضحة. شوف طلعت الحلقة تسوون سلو موشن. في شيء هنا شكله هو. لا نظارة حرارية وشق فيها. اوكي اللي بيصير الحين اني حاب ادور في الاسترات كامل وارجع لكم لما القاها من بعد عناء طويل وانا ادور. تخيلوا وين حصلناه.
روح هناك
اي
يا اخي كم بالله.
صحيح اني لعبت اللعبة وختمتها بس من زمان عنها وما اعرف وين.
يا ابناء
كنت هتسبني صح؟
لا كنت
Colonel, I've neutralized the bomb.
Good work, Raiden.
It was a great loss for everyone.
Yes, it was.
Colonel, any damage report on the explosion?
Seems that the duct for diverting the contaminated seawater was destroyed, and the central section of Shell 2 is flooding. The explosions ignited the oil slick on the surface.
What about the toxins?
The chemicals stayed in containment. There's no immediate danger.
Is the big shell stable?
Shell 1 was unaffected. The price was high.
Shell 1
but the threat of the bomb is over for now.
What's the next objective?
Rescue the president. Get back to the upper
level.
Roger that.
يغلدون الجزء الأول الإمام
عشان الديتروت
وجابوا حق الأسانسير ووعدوا شو
بعد كوجيما مين تكلم.
Right. The terrorists have retaliated for our bomb neutralization.
What?
A hostage has been killed. Shot
في
in the
رهائن
head.
ماتت.
They shot one of them on the roof just to make sure we caught it. One of our satellites caught it clear as day. They announced they would kill one every hour from
واضح
now
انه
on.
مات.
What are my orders? What should I do?
Stay with your mission objective. Rescue the president.
What about the other hostages?
President Johnson is your first priority.
Priority my butt. They're all in danger.
Jack, be reasonable. I know what you're feeling, but you can't save them all.
No, not by myself.
Are you expecting that Pliskin to come through?
Well,
looks like he's turned his radio off too.
I can't complete this mission by myself.
That man was not included in the simulation. He is not a factor in this mission.
What do you mean by that, Colonel?
Your mission must remain a solo effort.
What about the SEALs? No second attempt?
They haven't even gotten to planning that. All we can do is wait. In the meantime, you're our only hope.
I understand.
Right. Go and rescue the president. You can start off by getting to the upper level of strut A.
زين. حلو. خلينا نحط الهيلث. نحط الفرد.
كنا اسمه الفرد غريب.
سامي أو سيم. في بعد. أمه دي خلينا ناكل بسكوت شوي.
والله أمه خلاص. بقول شوي.
بعد جوع.
I can't tell you how happy I am that you were alive after all. I knew this moment would come. Show yourself and finish me. Like you finished off my father. Otherwise, you'll be the one to die.
Oh, crap.
يقول اظهر نفسك.
That's not him.
تقول مو بهو.
This could be interesting. You've seen the fires of hell, haven't you? Maybe you can give me death.
يقول ممكن تقدر تموت.
My name is Fortune, lucky in war and nothing else.
أيوة هذه هي.
And without a death to call my own. Hurry, kill me, please.
طيب تدرون كيف عرفت اسمها يوم ايش اسمه؟ سنيك عرض لي ايش يسمونه الصور حقتهم يوم شفتها عند اول مرة مع فام عرفت ان هذه فورتشن وقلت لا شكلها ما هي. لكن يوم شفتها هنا فقلت لا هذه شكلها فور، فهي واعترفت وقالت ايوه هذا اللي كنت نطمن منه. طيب اقدر اتضارب معاه زي كذا؟ لا 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 ما هو موجود اختفى ما هو موجود. يلا لا 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 بتفكر بالمين. في يوم وضع وجهي بس كذا اتحرك فيه. ما عندي شيء اسوي. شكلي انا اللي قلت الموت. لا قولي من اللي اي مكالمة.
Right. Man just contacted us directly.
Ya Allah.
Yes. Looks like he placed a bomb on the heliport.
لا حول ولا قوة. ما يتوب ذا.
What?
He's killed off Peter.
يقول قتل بيتر. لا مو ضام. لخبطت معليش. لا رحمن. فاتمان. يقول 400 ثانية. فاتمان قتل ولا هذا بيك.
Which type of explosives is it?
He didn't say.
اوكي. لا علق. وتهل لحظة الحين وش السالفة؟ دي خلينا شو السالفة؟ الو يوه مو وقتك.
I'll take over, Queen.
What is it?
It seems our friend Fat Man is out of control.
He'll actually try to destroy this place?
Yes, this could unravel everything we've planned.
But why would he do such a thing?
But he's nothing more than a stereotypical mad bomb. He's completely lost sight of our ideals, and with it, his loyalty to Commander Jackson.
All right, I'll take care of the wayward soul. It wasn't him.
Unfortunate.
I expected more of this one, really.
But he couldn't kill you, I see.
Completely useless.
Then he's all mine.
Later, then.
Now!
الحين. اوف. طلق على فورتشن والطلقة جت على هيد شوت.
يخرب بيتش ذبحت يا خوي.
مات على طول.
في أمه مشمخ في صدره سكار يعني.
ما تجي طلع.
ما والله ما أدري
ايش فيه الجرافيك صوت كذا خليه يجي كذا.
دين دين دين. بس خوي.
Are you gone?
هل أنت اختفيت؟
No.
لا.
No. That death was meant for me.
استغفر يا ربي.
Why am I the only one that can't die?
يقول ايش يسمون ليش انا الوحيد اللي ما اقدر اموت.
Cheated out of death again. How long will you force me to live?
بس كذا
How much longer do you punish me enough?
اوكي.
طيب ماماتي بنت الحلال.
هو ما راح. يلا.
ايوه. شوفي نار.
وقعد. سلمي نفسك.
I thought you could give me peace.
ها؟ تعطيني السلام.
But you couldn't kill me either.
لا يطلق كويس لا يطلق.
عشان ما يخسر رصاصات.
لا يا غبي لو طلق مو صحي طلق عليها وانعكست على البام كذا لو طلع
اوه نو
يموت.
حتى هو خوف عليه.
نفس البداية.
طيب ولما انت بتصيحين عليه
نفس عميق.
والله في لا.
There's no need for sorrow, Queen. I died once already.
يقول أنا أموت أكثر من مرة.
في ربك يا ولد.
I can't die twice.
يقول أنا ما أموت.
حسبي الله عليك. إن شاء الله تموت.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. صرنا فيلم هندي. أنا ما أموت. أنا أموت أكثر من مرة بس ما أموت.
حلب أمك صار 400 ثانية 300 ثانية.
اوكي الزبدة. انا هروح اللي بيصير اني هقطع اسوي كت وارجع لكم لين اوصل.
مريح بجلس الى ما يبدا مقطع.
اوكي وصلنا للمكان المحدود. مكان الموقع. اوكي جود يا فات منو.
So you're the one.
يقول أنت الواحد منهم.
You're right on time, I see. I like a punctual man.
Is he Dead Cell?
I am Fat Man.
يقول أنا Fat Man.
I am the greatest that humanity has to offer, and the worst. Can you hear it? Hear this rhythm? It's the rhythm of time and life.
الحياة.
Don't you love this sound? I used to hang around department store clock counters. Life is short. Bombs tell the time with every moment of their existence, and nothing else announces its own end with such a fanfare. Glad you could make it. The party's about to start.
الحفلة هتبدأ الحين.
حفلة كلها دي حفلة.
لا بعد قاعد يشوف.
Yum. Good year. Let's drink the Stillman, shall we?
If you destroy the big shell, you'll never collect your ransom.
Ransom? What are you talking about?
$30 billion in cash.
So that's what's going on, huh?
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, you'll know soon enough. And I could care less what they plan to do. My ambitions are much more simple. To be the most famous bomber of them all.
You're nuts! No one's gonna give a damn about you!
Oh yes, they will. I'll go down in history as the man who beat Peter Stillman. That's the only reason I assisted them.
Like hell you beat Stillman. He had your number.
What did you say?
You have nothing of his courage. What are you laughing at?
وليش تضحك عنه؟
That croc died a dishonorable death 6 months ago.
6 months ago. The liquidation of Dead Cell.
Call it what you want. Only the right stuff survived that hell. Set me free, you know. Open the way to a new dimension. so that I could become the emperor among detonation devotees.
You're nothing but a common criminal, and that's the only way people will ever remember you.
That's why I dislike foolish military types. It's time to start the party. This is how it works. I plant a bomb, and it'll explode soon after that. If you prefer to stay in one piece, you'll have to disable my bombs. Laugh and grow fat. Let's move.
يلا نبتدئ.
طيب رايدن ما عنده فكرة ذكية يمسك الصغار كذا
أنا أجرب فرد على النار بتكون يعني خلطة مع مشكلة دقيقة قاعد يصوت لكن أنا عندي ثواني عطاني رزق يعطيك حبيبي انا اقول لك هذا في شيء صار هنا الله يقلع
الجزء الأول مفروض يموت
لازم تطيح سنة
طيب عاد
حلو
My suit.
جيدة
Oh no. I've nothing to wear to the party.
طلع لي تروح
The party's over for you.
الحفلة انتهت نفس
What do you mean?
The party is over. الحفلة انتهت.
What did you just do? What is this?
وش هذا؟
I have beautiful hands. These delicate hands can craft works of art.
Answer me, what the hell is this?
وش هذا؟
It's the switch for the biggest bomb in the entire place.
هذا الزر اللي يفجر.
No use. Once it's activated, there's no stopping the count.
Where did you plant it?
وين خبيت؟
Where is it?
Somewhere in this area. Don't worry, it's very close by.
هي قريبة منك.
قريبة منك.
Where is it?
وينها؟
Go ahead, shoot me, I'm already dead.
يقول اطلق عليه.
Damn!
ميت.
Think you can find it? When it goes off, it'll take the big shell with it.
Tell me where I can find the bomb!
That's your problem.
هذه مشكلتي.
This is the highlight of the party. Bring it on, I say. They'll be happy too. I'll die here and start my legend. Too bad you won't be around to see the movies. Laugh and grow fat.
ما دام انه دبه خلنا نشوف
دقيقة شوف هو يقول قريبة وهذه ابدا ما انساها في سلسلة الترتيب. استغفر الله العلي العظيم. فاتمان خلاص الحفلة انتهت، قول مع السلامة، وقول مع السلامة للمقطع، لأن هاي هنا خاتمة المقطع.
Good work, Raiden. Looks like all the bombs are neutralized. One of their main leverages is now gone. That leaves...
Colonel, Fat Man didn't seem to know about the ransom demands.
Intentionally kept in the dark, I'd say. He seemed to be coming from a very different place from the other terrorists. Raiden, a lot of hostages, our president included, are still in danger. Keep your mind focused on protecting them.
What are my orders?
Rescue the president.
We have no idea where he is.
You haven't been in the central core yet. I suggest you start there.
Wait, I have another call. Want me to take it?
No, I'll go offline. Best to keep our presence unknown.
زين هنجيب البريزنت. مين اللي دق؟
How you doing, kid?
ارحب.
Pliskin, is everything all right?
Could be better. Looks like I was out cold for a while.
How did you manage to stay alive?
Had a little help from a friend.
Friend?
What about the bomb?
Diffused. And Fat Man too.
That's good news.
How's Shell too?
It's a mess. The bomb crippled H-Strut.
What about the toxins?
The what?
If the big shell blows up, the explosion is expected to produce massive amounts of toxins.
Never heard anything about that.
Huh?
Well, looks like there's not much danger of that in any case. But the central core is starting to flood. It won't last much longer.
Well, what about the president and the other hostages?
They weren't in Shell 2. They must be in Shell 1.
We need to get the hostages out of here now.
It's too far from Manhattan for a swim.
What about the lifeboats?
There doesn't seem to be any. Doesn't make sense.
So a chopper is our only extraction?
Right. And it comes with a passenger limit. Intel has it that there are about 30 hostages.
It'd take more than a single trip.
We'll have to come back.
Can you pilot a chopper?
No. But I brought a gearhead with me. He's a good guy. I'll introduce you later.
Pliskin, I'm on the heliport right now, but I don't see their Harrier. It's out somewhere.
We better move now, then. Our chances with a Harrier after us are close to nothing.
Do you know where the president is?
No, that one's all yours.
The president is at the top of our rescue list. These are our orders, Lieutenant JG.
Your orders, not mine.
What?
See you later.
اشوفك بعدين.
بس اهم شيء انه ما تفوت
خاتمة المقطع، وانا في كلام لازم اوصله من القلب يعني. خلاص قربنا ندخل للسبعين المشترك.
طيب انا 48 مشترك.
بالله ضبطوا 50 مشترك كله يدفع. اوكي الزبدة انا قربت خلاص مرة على 70 ف روح قولهم يسوون له كلبة. يلا قلع. يلا لايك سبسكرايب وعد اشتراك، بالله عليكم الاشتراك اهم شيء. فيلا سلام عليكم. وفي مقطع ريد ينزل، ممكن ان شاء الله ينزل، شوف احتمالية ينزل ولا ما ينزل.
شوف عند ديفكتيف دارك.
لا مو ديفكتيف دارك، هنا وعد ثاني، هنا ردد 1. هنشوف هل تزبطت ولا لا. ردد
شوف انا بطلع في ذا المقطع بس والله لو ايش
يعني. يلا السلام عليكم.
كنت بصور مقطع في العيد علشان بس تنزل ردد 1 اخرتها يعلق.
يلا جي يلا سلام.